I think innovation really comes down to a story, and the story has to engage the consumer. So first of all, any innovation, however one wants to define innovation, is purely about what sells, and the customer's got to understand the added value of the innovation. So whether it's lightweight packaging, lower alcohol, a wine from Timbuktu, whatever it is, but that's the key, that you've got to be able to explain it and educate the consumer to thinking it's worth spending more on or less on, but it is picking up and buying the bottle on the shelf. So I think that innovation is a vastly overused expression. I think at the end of the day this is about engaging the consumer in a story, and it may not be innovation from any one particular product sector or buying area, region, country, whatever, but this is an opportunity to showcase or demonstrate what you do as a producer from your category, what you do in the UK.
Okay, WineStars is basically a platform for wineries to be exposed to the UK market using tech and media in new ways. How do you feel technology is changing the wine business today versus what it did a few years ago?
Well, definitely faster than ever. I mean, we have been fast-paced in terms of a category in retail, but wine has been incredibly slow and far, I suppose, outstripped by every other category from retailing, and technology's played a very small part up to now. In the last year or two we've seen incredible initiatives, and even simple things like QR codes or whatever. Just take the product, so the bottle of wine on the shelf with a label on it, with a capsule or cork or closure or whatever, and that can be the same worldwide, but actually then what is the added value? And the added value can only come from IT or technology base, so we're kind of welcoming it. We are adapting in the UK with the wine market. We're adapting to be able to incorporate your IT into our retail-facing or customer-facing opportunities. So we absolutely, it's a key lever for the future.
We found Facebook not as important in the recruitment of producers versus Twitter and LinkedIn. What's your view on social media and the way that wineries communicate? Because we've had to use a lot of the typical traditional methods, like literally writing an email to a winery to invite them to attend, which is a little bit frustrating. What do you think is the best way for these wineries to improve communication?
Well, I think that's the reality. The reality is that pigeon post or fax, whatever, an email is only just scratching the surface in so many of our supply bases. And if you look at many of the French producers who are only just on the internet or email, that goes to show that actually wine is so far behind. And actually, it's the product that counts. I mean, the product from a supplier point of view is the product that has always mattered in terms of flavour and profile and regionality. But from a consumer's point of view, frankly, they don't know about that until they can be educated. And the education has got to come from technology, whether that is social media, and I would say Facebook. Obviously Facebook. I think Twitter's fantastic, but it's only scratching the surface in terms of world population. But I think the simple things have been done, and should be done really well, which is just having a fantastically fundamental website, ensuring that a QR code is on the back label of every bottle, and making sure that you engage the consumer in all of your export worldwide market.
Thank you, Andrew.